Hello and welcome to this week's video. It's a bit of a mixed bag today. It's a bit of a mishmash because the weather has been very inconsistent and very rainy this week, and it's been very up and down, so it hasn't given me much opportunity to get a lot done. I did manage to tackle a couple of things. I didn't finish all of them, but they were all very necessary for me to move on to other things or to complete tasks. So at least I did move forward with the 3 tasks I did manage to do this week. One of them was prohibiting me from completing my grouting, and I've been putting it off for a while. I really procrastinated that one because I wasn't really in the mood to do it. I don't know why. It's not a difficult thing to do. But anyway, finally got that done, which means that I can finish the grouting of the tiles, finally. Let me show you what I did manage to do this week.
Is Girl Meets Farm.
I'd finally had enough of this area and decided that it was time to try and fix it and flatten it out because it's really difficult to walk here. This entire lower side of the farm was destroyed when the builder drove his truck through here and got stuck in the mud in several places. So the trenches are quite deep and very difficult to walk on. So I decided to try and fix it. Might not be perfect, but it's a start because this whole area needs to be done. Try to flatten it out best I could. Well, to just not make it as bumpy. Of course there's areas, and I don't think the camera will pick it up as much, but these dips are significant. The ones there are a lot worse. But I have to start somewhere, and I guess it all has to be done. I may as well start here. It's soft. I'm definitely able to work with it. But it's still hard work. This is one of my drainage exits. I'm just going to clear this out as well, then that's done. Go on. And that's about as much as I can do for today. I'm about a third of the way, I would say, more or less. It's definitely a lot better. If I had the time or the energy, I would finish the rest of that. But I don't. It's definitely looking a lot better. I'll have to continue this another day. My temporary fly screen fix finally broke after a year. I was using, let me see if I can find it. These guys just stuck into existing holes in the wall. to keep up this fly screen, but it finally broke today. So I now have another temporary fix because I don't have a granite drill bit, so I can't fix this fly screen directly into the granite above the big sill, which is where ideally it should go. So what I did was I found an old plank and I just actually placed that into existing struts in the wall, and it's kind of just stuck behind here. Look, it's not perfect, it's not ideal. And then I've screwed the actual fly screen into this piece of wood. It's not completely foolproof because things can still, you know, fly around the sides and they can come in that way, but it's at least better than not having anything up at all. So my second temporary fly screen fix. Hopefully it also lasts a year. Just kidding. Good boy. Alright. Oh, leave that boy, that's Archie. Thank you, baby. You wanna go over? Go over. Go. Over inside. Good boy. You got it right there. Let's see me remove here. I forgot to weight it. Oopsie. Unfortunately, my battery died whilst I was doing that, but I have finished what I can for today. It's incredibly hot outside, so I need to just take a break. But I think it came out really, really good. I'm actually quite proud of what I've done there. I need to still fix that hole. That was very difficult to do, and I completed a whole bucket of cement for this. So I need to do another mix, but I'll need to do it in an early morning because it's really hot out right now. I need to get in there, and it's really difficult to get in there. But at the same time, I need to fix that outlet there. So I may do all of that in one go. And then I've done this fall. This was quite technical to do, but I've completed that, and I'm quite happy with the way that that's come out. It might not be perfect, but you know what? It's going to be a lot better than it was. And then I've fixed this hole that was here on the left as well. I added like another piece of concrete here just to fill that gap completely. And I'm considering putting some concrete here as a stopper for this drain, mostly because I can't find an end pipe that fits this. So I can also just cut a piece of plastic. I'll still decide, but I still need to finish this side, and then I need to move all of the sand that I dug out back and close that up. I'm going to add like a little angle down for that as well. The rest of this area, you can't really see it on camera, but it does have a slight fall towards that corner. So what I'm thinking of doing is to just put that sand back there with a fall that comes down. And then maybe one day what I will do is put more drain pipes in this area, or just a thoroughfare through there that it can go out into my neighbor's big field and not just pull up here in this area. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I'm really happy with the way that that's turned out. And when this is dry, I will be putting more rubber sealant out on this side, get that to dry before I do the full exterior painting of this whole area. The reason this is such an intense process is because I have 2 dogs with little feeties that have to walk in this area. So I have to make sure that the area is super well rinsed after that acid.